Okay, we are live on the air. Good evening and welcome to the Traffic Authority. Tonight is our Google Hangout. We're going to talk about the Traffic Authority. We're going to answer 4 questions, actually. The first 3 questions are this: can I do this? Who's going to teach me? And then will I do this? And then the 4th question we're going to answer is what the hell? Wait, I can hear myself coming through. Hold on. I have myself coming right through into my headphones because we are broadcasting live. Did you hear that? I have the live feed going right now so we can see people's comments. But okay, so here's the 4th question that we're going to answer. Are you ready for this? The 4th question is, what in the hell is with the pink headband, dude? Well, here's what the pink headband is, okay? It is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Every single one of us has a mother, right? Even if you're an orphan, you have Mother Earth. Okay, we rely on the women in the world. We all have mothers and we have daughters and we have sisters and we have girlfriends and we have wives and we have all of this female energy around us. And apparently breast cancer is something that is haunting this unbelievably gifted, precious group of individuals that we have. So this headband is about breast cancer awareness. I figure if the badass Pittsburgh Steelers, the biggest, meanest dudes on the planet, the Pittsburgh Steelers, can wear pink football spikes, then me, Joe, can wear a pink headband. So now that we got that out of the way, welcome again. Let me tell you a little bit more about what's going to happen here this evening. I've got my special guest, Mr. Vincent Ortega Jr. You can see him right down there in the bottom. He's hanging out there in the corner of the screen there. He is Mr. X. For those of you guys who received an invitation to this webinar, this is the guy who's going to be spending the majority of the time with you this evening, talking about who he is, what his results are, and the kind of simple things that he does every single day to make the kind of money that you could make. Whether you make the money or not is entirely up to you. This is a very simple done-for-you process. His results are epic, and we do want to put that disclaimer out there, right? We want you to know that this is an extraordinary guy who does very simple things very consistently, and as a result, he's breaking records. Now, later on, after we're done hearing from Vincent, I'm going to spend a little bit more time with you and walk you through some of the back office functions and the things that are available to you when you become a member of the Traffic Authority. But before I get there, let me tell you just a little bit more about myself and what my unique qualifications are to share this time with you. You know, it was maybe, 20 years ago, give or take, that I found myself at a crossroads in life. I found myself literally at the end of the rope. I had a brick and mortar business that was failing. I was in a divorce. I actually had an eviction notice under the door of my apartment, and that was just the beginning. I was living in Chicago at the time, and what they did is they turned off the gas into my house in Midwest. You know, they can't turn it off in the dead of winter, but in April, they turned off my gas for non-payment. I didn't even have heat. Thank goodness I still had electric so I can warm my buns on the electric stove. This is the truth. My telephone was getting turned off. It was the end of the line. But what I did is I had vision, I had belief, and I knew that there was something out there that would pay me if I would do the work. If I can follow a step-by-step process, I certainly had the desire and the reason and the work ethic. So I came across a small ad in USA Today. It spoke to me. It had an 800 number in there. I called the 800 number, and there was just a little sizzle. Just a little 2-minute message that just was like, okay, this is something I might be able to do. I left my name and my telephone number requesting a call back. A guy called me back. The guy who called me was living in Canada. I was living in the Chicago area. This guy called me back. He spent a couple minutes on the telephone, and he's just like a brief interview to see if I really had the chops and the desire. And then he invited me to a presentation call. Before there was Google Hangouts, we did presentation calls. I went to a presentation call. I heard something that I said, you know what? This is something I can do. However, I was broke. For those of you here this evening who are suffering with the tyranny, the violence of poverty, believe me, I know what you're talking about. I was at a point in my life where I had zero. I was getting kicked out. So if you're thinking right now, okay, what's this is going to cost me? The only thing it's going to cost you is a little bit of time here this evening, and we're going to show you how you can get started and be guaranteed that you're going to like what you see, or it's not going to cost you anything. But the rest of my story is this, I had that opportunity. It was right in front of me. So what I did is I went ahead. I said, I got to do something. I called my friend. His name was Pete. When Pete answered the phone, he was literally on the golf course. The guy was doing very well. I said, Pete, I'm in trouble. My back is against the wall. Could you do me? Could you help a brother out? He's like, yeah, man. I told him what I needed. I needed like $2,000. So I had that $2,000 that Pete gave me in $100 bills. I had the money sitting there. So then I had a decision to make, right? There was a fork in the road. What was I going to do? You see, that $2,000 would have paid my rent and paid my gas and got me off the hook with the electric and got my cell phone going again, got my landline going. And then what was I going to do? When the 2,000 was gone, it was gone. I was going to be right back at the beginning again, struggling, frightened, and wondering what to do. So I took that $2,000, I made a money order, I put it in a FedEx envelope, and I sent it to a guy in another country. Boom, it was gone. And then I got to work. And I started following a simple step-by-step process that was shown me, and I was able to pay back that loan, and I made $10,000 in my first 30 days, and I've never looked back. We're going back now nearly 20 years. In those 20 years, I've had magnificent results. I've had some lean years. There have been some tough times, but I had the benefit of actually doing some world travel. I recently was the owner of a company, a founder of a company, and we were doing business all over planet Earth. And I've traveled the world. I've traveled planet Earth on stage, teaching people, training people, and empowering to just take action. I've been to places like Athens, Greece, Machu Picchu, Sydney, Australia 3 times, all over North America, of course, the Caribbean. And one thing I found on my journeys and my travels and my working with people, what I found is that people are looking for a solution. There is crisis, man. Make no mistake about it. The middle class is shrinking. I recently came across a study that said the American dream, for those of you in North America, you've heard of the American dream. The American dream right now costs $138,000. That's according to USA Today. $138,000 to live a nice life, pay your taxes on time, be able to do things like, take a nice vacation, have a nice ride, be able to take care of your kids, have insurance, $138,000 a year. That's what it costs. And I know many of you who are watching this right now are looking for something. You're drowning. We know this, okay? What are you going to do? What are your options today in this year, 2015? Multi-level marketing? Really? Love multi-level marketing. But I know that only 0.1% has a snowball's chance of achieving the residual dream. Maybe it's a brick and mortar. A brick and mortar? Really? You know what it really costs to build a business to start from scratch, whether it be a hair salon, a McDonald's, a Subway, a muffler shop? It is serious money, and all you're really doing is buying yourself a job. Here in the Traffic Authority is something very, very unique. This is your opportunity. This is real opportunity. You have an opportunity here to be taught by the real people, having the real results. And when we get back here, after we spend some time with Vincent Ortega Jr., I'm going to walk you through a couple of the things that I'm talking about, okay? When it comes to what you get, how you do it, and whether or not you do it will be entirely up to you. We know that people are drowning. They're drowning. All they want is something to be real. They're drowning in skepticism, but they're so hungry for something to be real and something to be true. And if that is you, then I'll tell you right now, pay attention, because I think that you have found it. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, Mr. Vincent Ortega Jr. Vincent, come on out here, dude.
Can you hear me good?
Yes, I can hear you coming through loud and clear. Excellent.
I love it. I love it. Well, when you were saying that story, man, I actually haven't heard that story before, which is phenomenal. I mean, it's like every single entrepreneur that's done anything great, it seems like they always put themselves with their backs against the wall first. It's crazy, right? You too, right? I don't know anybody successful in this life that hasn't done that ever. It's crazy. And so it's like in my situation, same thing, I had literally $2,500 in my bank account. I had a baby girl on the way, and there was a $5,000 package that I needed to purchase to change my life. So I had to wipe out the $2,500, and I had to put $2,500 on credit card debt. And then I did on top of that $3,000 in Facebook ads. So now I'm $5,000 in debt. And I have a baby girl coming. And what did that do to me? It pulled out something in my life that I never had before. And next thing you know, I literally started making up to $50,000 a month within the next 90 days. And my life's never been the same since, So it's really cool, man. It's cool to hear your story that way too. Because I mean, you've done crazy stuff even after what you were talking about, like $30,000 packages, traveling the world, just nuts.
I know.
Crazy stuff, man.
It is crazy. One time I spent $30,000 on a DVD player. That's how silly I was.
We all have to learn those lessons.
Yes, we do.
It's funny because you go from being too broke to having too much money. You don't even know what to do with it, and then you waste it on stupid things. Oh my God, Lord! I know stories for days. But for those of you guys who are with us, just know that that's a good thing to have. I mean, it's a good thing to be, messing up a little bit with money when you finally have it too. So just realize that what we're going to teach you today is, you can really go from your back against the wall to living your dream life. And you can do that within the next 90 days, 6 months, 12 months, whatever you decide to do, how much effort you put into this thing, you can change your life. I've now, with this company, Traffic Authority, almost made, it's like $197,000, and it's been about 55 days or something after launch. So almost, I'm trying to hit the 200,000 before the 2 months comes across, but I feel blessed no matter what happened here. And the exciting thing is, we have people that have made their first, $100, $200, $300, $500, $5,000 that have never made money before online. And that's really the exciting part. And this is really something revolutionary, what we're about to show you. All this money, this $200,000 that I've about made, has literally been generated right here, sitting in the comfort of my own home. My baby girl and my family and my baby boy and everybody is just right there, 5 steps out the door, right? And literally right before this webinar started, my girl, she wouldn't come out here. She wouldn't get off my seat. Like my little baby girl, we actually just gave her a little mouse because she likes to do everything that I do. And she wanted to come up here and pretend like she was working and stuff. It was funny. I was like, baby girl, you got plenty of time to do that. But it's just neat. I mean, she's seeing me work. She's seeing what I do here to create the life that, she's living, and right now we're in a home, it's about $500,000 home. We're surrounded by doctors and lawyers and things like that. If this home was on the coast, it'd be about $2 to $5 million home. It's about 4,000 square feet. And I'm 30 years old. I'm living the dream life, right? At 30. And, these people are just now moving into this neighborhood, at 50 and 60 years old. And, obviously I feel super blessed, but the exciting part is that money is generated right here behind my computer screen. I don't have to travel. I don't have to do home meetings, home events, nothing. It's all right here. And so if you guys are excited about that, I see your guys' comments over here I'm actually looking at your comments over here on the right side. If you're excited about being able to literally have time freedom with your family, just say freedom in the comments below right here. I just want to see a flood of comments. Just say freedom, because that's really what online marketing provides for you guys. It's because it's not the dream life, right? And then you have to go travel and go to home events and home meetings all day and not see your family, right? This is really, truly the dream life. And so I'm going to just dive into the presentation, and we're going to try to go through here in the next 20, 25 minutes, and we'll get this party started. But I'm starting to see the excited and the freedoms coming through over here. So let me actually go back to my screen. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. I see you guys over there popping the freedom over there. Appreciate the interaction. Love it. All right. So Joe, let me know. Just say yes real quick if you can see my screen.
Yes, I can see your screen.
All right. Then I'm going to go into presentation mode here. Are we good? Looking good?
Yes, we're good. We're looking great, man.
Fabulous. Fabulous. All right. So basically what we want to tell you guys real quick, let me adjust my mic real fast. What we want to tell you guys really fast, hold on really quick. Check. There we go. The bank account and the results that you're about to see are mine and mine only. They are not to represent the results that you will have immediately or easily. Okay, my results are to show you what's possible in this business, and my students' results are also amazing and extraordinary, and the students' results that you see inside of Traffic Authority. So they're not going to guarantee that you will have the same results, right? We just don't want to do that, because at the end of the day, we don't know what you're going to do. And so if you follow the training and guidance every single day, your results could be the results you're about to see, but nothing I'm about to show you is a guarantee of income. Okay, you can always see taearnings.com if you want to learn more about what average people will do in this business. All right, so let's get this party started. As you can see on my screen, and then Joe, just hit me up if anything issues or anything like that, and then I'll stop and I'll be able to fix it up. All right,
will do. You're looking good, man.
All right, sounds good. So I'm seeing all those freedom comments over there. I'm loving it. So what you guys see on the screen right now is you can actually see this is my bank account. Okay, most people will talk about the results, most people will say do this, do that, but as you can see, this is my actual bank account, and I pulled these screenshots from 9/18 to 9/24 just of last month. And I could go ahead and go back in here and update this slideshow, but really, what's the point? As you want to see right here, you can see these $5,000 payment drops coming in, and these are from Traffic Authority. So what I want you guys to start doing is I want you to visualize this actually happening in your life. And I'm also showing you this because, look, 99.9% of the stuff you're going to see on the internet is just a full of junk, all right? Nobody's going to show you your bank account. They're just going to put some words on the screen, all right? I'm showing you my actual bank account. So I hope you guys really understand that that's really what it's all about. You got to find some really transparent people these days because there's so much junk on the internet. So start visualizing these $5,000 daily deposits into your account. And so if you're feeling me, what I want you to do is I want you to say in the comments below $5,000 daily deposits. I want you to say that in the comments below. I want you to start to feel it and implement it. And I want you to vision this tonight when you go to sleep and you start seeing your bank account look like this. All right. If you see that as drops in there, I mean, that's like almost $100,000 in just the span of like a week right there. Okay. So feel that, enjoy that, see that. All right. So my question for you is, are you ready to grow a thriving business? Okay. Are you ready to grow a thriving business? So do you want to start or grow a business? Do you want to grow your current business? Maybe you want to grow your current network marketing downline. Do you want to get more books sold, more speaking gigs, or get more coaching clients? So if the answer is yes to any of those, go ahead in the comments below. Just say yes if you want to grow a thriving business. All right. And so really, if you want to grow a thriving business in the 21st century, you got to get people to your website. So the old school and slow way to get people to your website is one-on-ones, personal calls, home events, hotel events, three-way calls, and bugging your family and friends. Okay. That's probably what all of you have been introduced to over the last, I don't know, however long you've been trying to grow your own business. And really, hey, let's all be real. The old school and slow way, it works, and you see people who are doing it and making it happen. But look at their lifestyle and the way that it's created. They're constantly traveling. They have no time freedom. They're all over the world. They're always missing out on their family events, okay? Because the reality is, what we have here to provide for you is a new way, and it's not the old school and slow way. It's literally, like I said in the beginning, you're just chilling behind your computer screen building your business, and that's the beauty. Your family's always 5 steps away. So if you're excited about not doing it the old and slow way, just say yes. All right. Or just say excited. Actually, say excited if you are excited to figure out how we do it without doing these one-on-ones, personal calls, home events, hotel events, three-way calls, and bothering your family and friends. All right. So I see you guys' comments over there. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. So are you ready to see my secret system? Obviously, if you guys are on this webinar, you've heard about it. It's Traffic Authority. And Traffic Authority, literally, when you implement this business and you follow our step-by-step training, there's no meetings, no traveling. That's not vacation, of course. No car traffic, no cold calling, no phone at all if you don't want to. You can be with your family 24/7. Like I said, I'm always with my family here. And then obviously, you're going to sell faster and sell much easier than anything else that you'll ever find on anywhere on planet Earth, literally. Okay. So if you're ready to learn a little bit more, just say yes in the comments below. Okay. One more time. Say yes in the comments below. I see your guys' comments flowing in. I'm loving it. All right. So what I want to do over here is just ask you a question, really. Just let the experts do it for you. So would you like to just let the experts do it for you? Okay. So normally you got to do the website traffic, the appealing design, the social networking, the paid search, the natural search, the analytics, the online PR, email marketing. You normally have to do all of these things and be very, very good at it. But wouldn't it be exciting to just let the experts do everything for you? So you save your time and energy. You spend more time with your family. These guys have been in business for decades. You just let them get you visitors. You let them get you leads. You let them get you sales, and you let them get you team members. And we teach you how to do the follow-up sequence, which is the fun part, where you literally are just copy and pasting emails that we tell you to paste, and you send them to your list that's going to be built for you by the experts. And so if you're excited about letting the experts do everything for you, which is, it's pretty much 99% doing everything for you, just say experts in the comments below so I know you're following along. Just say experts in the comments below. So Joe, are the comments flowing over there? I'm seeing them over here on my right side.
Yes, they are. They're coming in like crazy. People are excited.
I'm loving it. Appreciate you guys' interaction and engagement. Right here, this is the main deal. This is the main thing that we want you guys to start really understanding is you're never going to run out of people chasing you down when you start really implementing online marketing the way that we're teaching you guys, okay? And so as you can see right here on the screen, you can see the Cowboys Stadium. And then you can see over there on the left side, it says total subscribers over there, 157,000 people. And then all contacts down there is another 12,000. And I think I'm almost at 200,000 now. This is a little bit old of a slideshow. But imagine talking, literally sending one email and talking to a football stadium. That's what I do on a daily basis, okay? So I'm literally writing one email and I get to talk to an entire football stadium. So if you can sell anything, okay, to that many people, literally, and make money. And that's what we do. We send emails and we make money. And it's that simple. It's just the reality is you build up a little bit of time, a little bit of energy, a little bit of use some money to build some traffic and things like that. And then you finally have a huge email list where you can push a button and make money every single day. And that's really the beauty about what we're teaching you to do. And so you're never going to have people, never going to run out of people chasing you down. And so, if you're feeling me, just say chasing me down. Say chasing me down in the comments below, because that's what's going to start happening when you really implement this business. People are going to start chasing you down versus you have to go and chase them down. I really call it attraction marketing versus attack marketing. Okay. And so literally chasing me down is what I want you guys to see in the comments below. And so what kind of lifestyle has it given me? I talked about this a little bit earlier. As you can see, that's my home down here on the bottom left. It's about a $500,000 home here in the middle of the United States. And if it was on the coast, it'd be about a $2 to $5 million home. It's just all about the land, obviously, out there. But it's about a 4,000 square foot home. I'm 30 years old, surrounded by doctors and lawyers. It's in a neighborhood with a golf course. So it's literally like most people's dream life. It's like what people dream to get into by the time they're retired kind of situation, so they can finally live a good life. Well, I'm excited to tell you I'm only 30 years old and I get to live that life already. And it's literally because I understand where marketing is going. Literally, what I'm about to teach you guys and what we're showing you, people aren't going to catch up to this for the next 10 to 15 years. And so it's always, life is always about this. Life is always about when you know something before the person next to you, you can always win. Okay. But now it's like you're going to know something before literally millions of people next to you. So now you're really in a position to win big. Okay. And so as you can see over there on the right side, that's my baby girl and my baby boy. Right there, that's my parents over there on the top right. Phenomenal parents. I was so blessed with amazing parents. They never gave me, they didn't co-sign for my house. They didn't give me anything to grow my business, things like that. They fed me when I was in their home. Thank God, that was awesome. But the reality is what they gave me was they gave me a hard work ethic, right? They gave me everything I needed by their example, okay? So literally my dad worked hard his entire life. My mom's worked hard her entire life. And they showed me, look, life isn't about just always playing and having fun. It's about building something for your family. Okay. And so my parents literally taught me everything when it comes down to making sure that I'm going to provide a really good life for my family. And so like I had crazy stuff growing up. I had a brand new 2005 C6 Corvette when I was like 23 years old. It was crazy. But the reality is they didn't give that to me after life was over, because I actually did college baseball. And the reality was when college baseball was done, because I got all my college scholarships paid for by that, when it was done and I wasn't playing college anymore, they were like, dude, you're done. Your car's gone. Your money's gone. You better figure it out. And so it's just kind of an interesting thing. But they showed me this blessed lifestyle. I lived in $1 million home as a kid, and it was just crazy. So I had to realize that I wasn't going to get that anymore if I didn't put in the effort and energy to figure out how to build my life. And so down there at the bottom, as you can see, that's my family at the World Series last year. Those were $5,000 a ticket seats. That was in the Diamond Club. It's a full-on different section that you go into the World Series. You know, it's allowed my family to have crazy memories like that. And then over there on the right side, the pool, I'm just showing you that's my neighborhood pool. It's where I go every day to swim. There's never anybody there because they're always at work. And so literally everywhere I go in situations like that, it's like everything is my private area. And that's really the nice thing about it. You know, I don't have to worry about, you know, a bunch of people there messing with my swim lanes. You know, it's like my private area. So just say blessed lifestyle. Okay. Say my blessed lifestyle. Claim your new blessed lifestyle in the comments below. So just say my blessed lifestyle in the comments below. I know you guys are coming around with me on this presentation, because, and then as you see on the top left, it says finally closed on our home. You know, it's funny when you're an entrepreneur, you have to have 2 years of taxes of net income to make that kind of commitment for loans. I don't know if you guys know that. You'll start to learn these things when you start to make a lot of money, but net income's a little bit different than gross income when you start saving a bunch of money on your taxes, which is another cool thing. When you guys join our business, you can save a ton of money on your taxes, by the way, which is nice. But as you can see on the screen right here, this was my back office. This was a couple weeks ago. $170,000 that I made in about, I think it was like 30 days or 32 days or something like that. You know, I had upwards of $35,000 days in this business already. Average days now are about $1,000 to $3,000 a day. And it's just a blessed business, man. Wait till you guys really get to experience. And then one more time, just showing you my bank account. You know, a lot of people say, well, I see the numbers on the screen right here, Vince, but everybody's showing me numbers. I'm so sick of seeing lies. But then boom, right here, here's my bank account. So the reality is, what I want you guys to understand is you're not going to find anybody else probably on any presentation show you their bank account. Okay. It is what it is. It's just, that's how ugly that this industry's got. You know, people just got to try to lie to get people's money. And the reality is we're just trying to be as transparent as possible to show you that this reality can become yours very, very simply. So right here, here's just a couple of our success stories. You know, right here, we got Reese Sutton. She's 65 years old. So for those of you guys who are in the boomers and beyond, you know, thinking that you don't know the technical stuff, things like that, Ree can literally barely turn on her computer. She's getting better. Don't get me wrong, Ree, if you're on here. But I'm just saying, she's like, the reality is she's needed, you know, a lot of help on just little things. But the reality is she's made $6,379 in 30 days. And I don't know where she's at now. I haven't asked her in the last 30 days. Literally, it's been about 55 days or so since we launched. So it's been about 25 days since I asked her. So who knows what she's at now. Then on the top right there, Sam Trecker, he's at $4,978 after 30 days. I asked him right there, have you ever almost made $5,000 in 30 days with a company? He said, never, not even close. And so, you know, that's exciting. Then over there on the right side, Shalane, literally with her first 30 days of commission, she took a last minute trip to Paris and said, screw it, I'm going. And, that's really the coolest part about this is, it's not just about the money. It's about the lifestyle that it creates for you. And, Shalane's always wanted to go to Paris, and she got to go to Paris with her first 30 days of commissions. And so, I want you guys in the comments below, just say my success story, because I want you to start understanding and feeling and seeing your success story. Because literally years ago, I was looking at myself, wanting to be on webinars like this in front of hundreds of people around the world and soon to be thousands, as we really grow this business, and I wanted to be that, center of attention because of what I've built, right? And not in a pompous way, but just in a way where, I wanted to help people so much that I wanted to be in that reality because I saw other people do it. And, it's just so cool to be able to do and create things like this, guys. And so I just want you guys to push yourself into these situations. And so, my question for you today is, do you really want to start an online business? My quick background, 7 years full-time online, 100% from home, no meetings, no cold calling, no home events, no bothering family and friends. Literally out of the almost 200,000 people I serve every single month, not one of them is my family. Okay. Keep the family to your family, right? And that's just the reality. So you never miss family activities either because you build this business 100% from home. So if you want to start an online business, just say yes in the comments below. All right. And I see you guys' comments flowing in there. I really appreciate the engagement. And so my question for you is, why do you think that Google and Facebook are worth billions of dollars? All right. So if you look over there on the left side, you see where it says in green, it says newsfeed ads. And when it says newsfeed ads right there, it shows like those, you see that Wix right there, that company, every single time you click that ad right there, Facebook is making money. They're making $1 to $15 every single click. All right. You see the ads over there on the right side of Facebook. Every single time you click those ads, those companies are paying Facebook $1 to $15. All right. You see though over there on Google, you see the top area right there. That's advertisements. You see the right side, that's advertisements. So, and each single time you guys click those advertisements, these companies are paying Google and Facebook money. That's why they are $1 billion companies. That's the only reason that they make money is because of the advertising. All right. So what we do here at Traffic Authority is we tell all these business owners, hey, just go through us. We provide really high quality traffic for people that would want what you guys have to offer. Just go to us and boom, we become the middleman to this. That's why it's so easy to make money with Traffic Authority. So that's the only reason why Facebook and Google are worth billions. It's pretty wild. Most people don't know that. So what do? Just like I said, we sell the number one thing that everyone needs. Everyone needs traffic. Everyone needs website visitors. Traffic equals website visitors. So it's the number one problem for every business owner. It's the fuel for the business. Without traffic, there is no business. So you become the go-to person. And we make a joke about this. Everyone is your minion. All right. And so it's like, if you guys ever seen Despicable Me, everyone has to follow you around like a little minion because you're the one that provides them what they need. They need website visitors to their business. All right. And so just put in the comments below for fun, everyone is my minion. So when you become part of Traffic Authority, everyone will become your minion. So say everyone is my minion in the comments below. So I love it. I see the comments rolling over there still. I love it. I love it. So who all needs traffic? Exactly. All right. Network marketers need traffic. Online business owners need traffic. Authors, speakers, coaches, brick and mortar needs traffic. Everyone in business on planet Earth needs traffic. Okay. So that's the beauty. There is nobody that can say no to you anymore. So all these conversations on Facebook and phones and whatever text, people trying to pitch you products and services, you can always have that rebuttal of, look, that's a great business. Do you need unlimited visitors to your website? Of course they're going to say yes. And I love it. All right. Like I said, everyone is your minion. And I see everyone is my minion flowing in there in the comments. I'm loving it. So everyone needs traffic. That's the beauty. So you can build your own traffic empire with Traffic Authority. And that's really the beauty of what we have here. And that's obviously your solution. It's Traffic Authority. Everyone needs traffic. It's 100% online business. You make up to $3,200 per sale. It's not going to conflict with your MLM because MLMs need traffic, obviously. It's a great consistent income. You build a business 100% from home. That's true freedom. Okay. So just say Traffic Authority in the comments below if you're seeing this slide right here and it's the solution. So just say Traffic Authority in the comments below. So what have they paid me so far? $170,000 in 35 days right here, as you can see on the screen. Now it's up to about $200,000 in about 55 days. And it's pretty exciting. It's 100% from home, 100% with my family, 100% no home meetings, 100% no cold calling. Right. And that's the exciting part. To make this kind of money, normally you're going to have to travel the world. You're going to have to go to home events. You're going to have to bang the phones. I'm literally just sitting here doing webinars like this, helping my team, sending some emails, and I'm making this kind of money. That's true freedom. All right. And so I want you to understand that. And I want you in the comments below, I want you to say 100% with my family. Okay. 100% with my family. And that, to me, that was the most important thing that I got, in experience every single day is when I'm always with my family. Right before I got on this webinar, I was chilling with my baby girl out there. She was crawling all over me. It was cute. It was fun. It was awesome. Then boom, I just walk right in my office. We're getting to work, right? As soon as I'm done with this, I go right back to my family. So that's what I want you guys to realize. 100% with your family is so important. I see the comments already flowing down there. I'm loving it. So how does this all work exactly? So Traffic Authority, they send you unlimited visitors. So literally a visitor costs you about $1. So that you literally pay as much money as you possibly can to get as many people to your website, because the more money you can get to your web, or more people you get to your website, the more money you guys can make. You're going to get 20 to 30% of the leads. So like out of, let's say, for example, 2 to 3 out of 10 that come to your website will turn into a lead on your email list. You're going to get hopefully 1 to 5% of the sales conversions. You're going to get up to $3,200 per sale. So Traffic Authority literally builds your team automatically. It grows you a huge email list. You literally, all you do is you tell your team to buy traffic. Normally you'd have to tell your team to set up their launch party and write a list and start bothering their family and friends. All you got to do here is tell your team to buy traffic. So there's no bugging family and friends. It's literally no home events, no home meetings, 100% time freedom with your family. And so on the comments below, one of the things that stood out to me when I got into Traffic Authority is this $3,200 per sale. So what I want you guys to think about is making $3,200 in one single sale. That probably replaces most of your income in your life. And so if you make one sale per month of our highest package and you make $3,200 per sale, you're done, and you're taking care of your family right there in one single transaction, which is exciting right there. And so on the bottom in the comments below, just say, I'm going to get my $3,200 sale. All right. Say, I'm going to get my $3,200 sale. I want you to start welcoming these things into your life. The law of attraction is real, family and friends. Unless you really think and believe that this stuff's going to happen, it's not going to happen in your life. Obviously, you got to take action after you believe it, but that's the reality. So say, I'm going to get my $3,200 per sale in the comments below. But down at the bottom, I just want to make sure you understand these numbers are not a guarantee of what you will get. They could be lower or even higher. Okay. So I want you to realize that on the 20 to 30% leads and the sales conversions. The reality is, as you follow our training and you do the follow-up sequences and you send people back to our webinars and we literally give you copy and paste, those sales conversions just shoot through the roof. Okay. So I'm loving it. I'm going to get my 3,200s coming in over there, Joe. I'm loving it. All right. So no recruiting or team building with a question mark, because you can recruit and team build if you want to, but here's the magic of Traffic Authority. Traffic Authority recruits with the traffic. So that's really the recruiting. When you pay for traffic and website visitors, that's the recruiting done for you. Okay. That's what I want you guys to realize. You don't have to go find those visitors. You're literally paying the experts to send the visitors to your website. So Traffic Authority closes for you through videos as well. That's the exciting part. Traffic Authority trains for you in the back office. They do live training every single week. They do live daily leadership calls with Joe, which Joe, real quick, Joe, just say, Joe's been doing live daily leadership calls for years. But Joe, you were telling me before we got on this, man, like how excited are you about these calls versus what you've done over the last couple of decades?
Well, it's a completely different animal, and you're right. I've been doing these calls since the very beginning. I talked about my start nearly 20 years ago, and I knew that people in the world out there, they're looking for some kind of consistency. So I've always thought that it was very important that we have a place for people to come every single morning. And so for many, many years, I get up at the crack of dawn so I can be there to host a radio show. Traffic Authority is something I've never experienced. I'm telling you, sometimes we go for a couple hours in the morning because of the interaction of the people in our community. I'll talk a little bit more about that, Vincent, but I've never seen anything like this community and these people and the excitement and the support, and everybody's training each other and everybody's pushing each other along. It is really a cool thing. Nothing like I've ever seen before in 20 years. And that's the truth, man.
I'm loving that. And so for those of you guys who are listening to what Joe's saying right there, man, it's all about culture. And that's what really makes people stick to it. When people feel like they're part of a family and they're part of something bigger than themselves, they'll stay here forever. And so, your residual income too, what I want you guys to realize as entrepreneurs, that's huge. Most online businesses, people will get in for a month and they bounce out because look, the businesses are crap. But when you get people into this business, I don't know what the retention rate is right now, but I know just throughout my team, my retention rate's insane. And so I'm assuming the retention rate across Traffic Authority is insane too, because of these daily leadership calls, people staying plugged in. And so I want you guys to know that everything is literally covered for you. There isn't another business on planet Earth where you're going to have as much kind of engagement and culture and community as you will have here. And so just know that too. And so, the beautiful thing about Traffic Authority, you literally just follow everything step by step. You click a few buttons, you get traffic. So there's really not much to think about. All right. You can dive in and really become an expert at this, or you can kind of just dive in and kind of just be kind of chilling through there. It just really depends. Like the more you dive in, the more money you're going to make, obviously. But the reality is that girl over on the right side, I put it over there because there will be days where you just sit back and relax and you make money from the efforts and setup that you put in. Okay. I want you to realize that. And there's days where I don't work and I'm still making, $1,000+ because of the effort that I put in. And so I want you guys to realize that is actually possible here. And that's the very exciting. Most people understand that they have to slave for their money. Literally, they slave their time for money, right? But the reality, what we do with our automated marketing systems is you put in the effort, put in the time, set up your stuff, and then you allow the automated marketing to do it for you. And so that's really the beauty. And so you just let the experts help you earn money. And that's the beauty around here. So literally the no recruiting or team building concept, it is semi-true in a sense where all the traffic you're buying, that is the recruiting and the team building aspects, right? And we do the team building for you through these live daily leadership calls and things like that. It's just, if you want to make double or triple or quadruple your money that you would make, you just want to plug in and do some things yourself and learn some things as well. So just know that. And then one more time, you're going to have a huge email list of people. And, back in the beginning when I talked about this, literally imagine sending one email to an entire football stadium. Okay. It's crazy, right? And that's what we're going to teach you guys how to do over time. All right. And then real quick, I was talking about my baby girl over there. As you can see, this was literally her 2 seconds ago in my office, wouldn't get off. She said, "Daddy, I want to work." It's funny because she realizes that my work is actually fun because I'm in my office, right? And sometimes I'll be in here literally five hours, 10 hours. Sometimes I'll be even longer if I'm launching stuff. But then sometimes I'll be in here, just laughing my butt off and cracking up and having fun, and, she wants to be a part of this, and that's the funny thing. It's like she sees me enjoying my life and I'm working. Okay. And that's just huge, and she wants to be a part of it. She's saying she wants to work with Daddy. And, that just doesn't happen, guys. You know what I mean? And so that's the reality. So just know that, like I said, I worked, I want to become a billionaire in the future. So I put in long, crazy hours sometimes. But if you want to make an extra $10,000 a month, we're talking a few hours a week, guys, and so, if you want to make my kind of money, you got to put in a little more effort. You got to build a little more culture. But the reality is 10,000 a month, you can make that I could make that in my sleep. You know what I'm saying? And so just realize I'm in my office a lot because I have a huge vision. But the reality is it's still fun as heck. I have a great time. And that's really the beauty. So it's complete in a most amazing freedom. And so I am done, Joe. I'm good to go. The comments are flowing in. I'm just loving your guys' engagement over here. Let me go back to my face over here really quick. There we go. We're good to go. Let me move this back over here. But I appreciate you guys' comments down below. I'm watching you guys over here on this monitor. And one more time, just real quick, just say, complete freedom in the comments below if you're really feeling what I'm saying. Because like I said, that picture literally was 2 seconds ago before I got on this webinar. I just didn't have her come in here because she's always moving around and things like that. But just know that that's the deal. If you want to really have pure time freedom with your family and build a great business, that's what Traffic Authority provides for you guys. So I'm going to let Joe take it away and then just keep hitting me back and forth, brother. I'm going to be here.
Yeah, I know. And thank you very much. And one thing that you didn't mention, let me shut this off here. One thing that you didn't, your feet up. All right, here's something you never mentioned, right? You never mentioned that you can click here to get started. Right underneath the screen there's a button that says click here to get started. And this is a very simple decision, right? It's a money back decision. There's zero risk for those of you guys who are serious about what's going on here. But here's what I'm going to do for you now is we're going to go a little bit deeper. Okay, what do they say? I'm going to lift up the hood. We're going to take a little bit of a look underneath the hood. So for those of you who are serious, in the next 20 minutes, we're going to give you a little kind of a virtual tour of what really we're talking about, some of the tools, some of the sites, and some of the things that you will have access to this evening if you merely just take the action, okay? So who are these guys, all right? Who are these guys and why should it matter to you? Who are the founders? Who are the guys behind the Traffic Authority? Well, I talked about my experience like 20 years ago, right? 20 years ago in the top tier, we were doing top tier. We were selling programs that were $25,000 for a seminar. And along the way, I was at a seminar that I paid $25,000 to get to. And in the room, I was introduced to a guy by the name of Greg Chambers. Greg Chambers was a top earner back in the day in the top tier. And he realized that, he had to have more quality people to speak with if he was going to have more sales. So he began cracking the code and doing the research. At the very beginning, he was pulling together leads out of newspaper ads and radio ads. The guy was at the very front of lead generation. And then what happened, he got so good at generating leads for people on his team that he went into the business of lead generation. His first company was called Best Leads. That was back in the 90s, the early 2000s, before there was Google, before there was internet marketing. Greg Chambers, one of the co-founders, was figuring out, how do we develop leads on the internet? He was a pioneer in email marketing like 20 years ago. Along the way, he bumps into a guy that I was aware of, like back in the year 2000. His name is Chad. Chad is one of the co-founders. Chad was at the very beginning of online marketing systems. They didn't exist. The funnels that you see here, the things that you see here, these things were created at the beginning by this guy, Chad. You know, he was the founder of something called QuickLister. For those of you baby boomers who were involved in direct selling, Chad is the QuickLister guy. Maybe the reverse funnel system, which for some people was the equivalent of just printing money. That was an automated system designed by Chad and designed by Greg. And then they brought on their third partner, a guy who was like so fiscally conservative. His name is Doug. I said to Doug, I said, dude, if I had you as my money manager 10 years ago, I would still be a multimillionaire and living on my boat in the Mediterranean. These guys are powerful. And then recently, at the beginning of this year, they brought together, they expanded the team, and they brought in this guy. Many of you guys know who Adam Whiting is. Adam Whiting is part of the new group, right? The Young Ninjas. He's one of the guys that works directly with Vincent Ortega Jr. For you baby boomers, believe me, we are in the right place at the right time. These are kids who absolutely know what they are doing. We launched Traffic Authority on August 5th. And within the first 30 days, we had 50,000 people in here, because these guys know the power of the internet, and they know the power of messaging, and they know the power of these really, really cool sales funnels. This is who is going to teach you. Remember, I said earlier, 3 things. Who's going to teach me? Well, that's who's going to teach you. Young people and baby boomer people who have been there and done that and have been responsible for some of the biggest growth in the internet world in the last, well, I don't know, since the beginning of the internet, since before Al Gore invented the internet. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to show you whether or not you can do this. So now I've just established who's going to teach me. I'll be there. Vincent is going to be there. Adam comes on these webinars. You'll see him every single Tuesday usually. And we've got an extraordinary group of unbelievably gifted people who are going to teach you. Now, can you do this? I think you can do this. And the reason I think you can do this is because I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. If I can get my screen share to work here.
You want me to roll? I can roll through the back office if you want me to.
Yeah, for some reason, my screen share, I don't know what's going on. I may have to refresh here, but
all good.
Yeah,
I'll pop through it.
All right, go ahead, man.
Let me rock it. All right. Here we
All
go.
Right,
we good to go?
Yeah. Well, I'm right now. Let me see here. Hold on. Yeah, there you are. What I want to do is, here's what I want to show people. Vincent, I want to show people, I want to recap. First off, we talked about the DSA, right? We talked about the Direct Selling Association telling us that there are 18 million people in the world right now who are on an online internet business. So the market is huge, and I'm going to tell you now, we're the solution, and here's how you do it. This is the member back office. Vincent, if you could just walk into the member back office, we're going to show you, there are 3 T's, okay? 3 T's here. One of the T's is Traffic Optimizer. The other one is Traffic Authority. And the third thing we talk about here is traffic. So we want to walk you through the back office and show you exactly what you get in the member back office. So Vincent has now logged into his member back office. The first thing, Vincent, let's show people the resellers. Okay, resellers. All right, now the resellers, this is really a $20 commitment. You can become a reseller in Traffic Authority for $20. And here's what you get when you are a reseller. If you go across the top, this right now, this is a welcome screen, okay? And if you can click on exactly, all right, Vincent is highlighting how it works. If you're wondering how it works, here's a guy that will tell you a video exactly how it works. The next step over, if you move to the right, set up your email list. For those of you who don't, okay, I don't know, an email list, what is that? Here you will learn exactly how to set up an email list and create an email list. And where do you get the email on your list? That's the traffic. You purchase the traffic, you can develop some email. The next step over, step number 3, set up your e-wallet. We pay out utilizing something called e-wallet. When you generate a commission, you get paid every single Friday. We pay out every Friday via e-wallet. So maybe you're living on the other side of the world. We have people all over planet Earth. By utilizing e-wallet, it allows us to pay out the revenue in the currency of the country that you are residing in. It is way, way cool. The next step up as a reseller, if you go up to the top, Vincent, there you have the business plan. Okay, this is very, very cool, okay? Like, what is your business plan really? What is it that you really want to accomplish? How much money are you really looking to generate in your world? Right here, as you can see on this page, download the plan. If you look over there on the right, it says create your game plan. Step number 2, input your dream income number. So right now, you literally are being taken by the hand, right? You decide how much money is your dream income, and this system will help you create a plan to get you to that dream income. I ask you, can you do this? Now we know can you do this with this kind of hand? Imagine really, what does your dream life look like? You can download a plan right there. The next step over, if you go back up, Vincent, accelerate your success. Again, accelerate your success. Buy traffic now. Accelerate your success. Get people to your website today. Earn up to $2,000 in commissions. Totally done for you solutions. This is where you can actually purchase traffic. The next step over, number 3, launch your business. Okay, a marketing plan. Your marketing links, and we're going to get to that in a moment. This is totally done for you marketing. Take you by the hand, especially if you're brand spanking new. How do you do this? The next step over, if you take a look at our business center, okay, this is really, really cool. Business center. And if you look right there, there's a Halloween contest. We're going to talk to you about that in a moment. Every single person, there it is right now. As a matter of fact, let's just go through it. The Halloween contest is such a cool thing. It started this last week, a couple days ago. We're giving away over $20,000 in prizes. Look at this. MacBooks, iMacs, MacBook Pros, MacBook Airs, or cash. Maybe you're a Mac, maybe you're a Windows guy. Maybe you're somebody who's, Android. Well, maybe you want to get some other computer, so we're going to give you the cash. We're giving away prizes at the end at Halloween. We're also, as you can see, giving away headphones, Apple Watches. Every single week we have drawings. And this is available to every single person. Now, here's something that's very, very cool. I just got to bring this up. If you go back up to the top, Vincent, could you go over to how to earn points? This is really cool, okay? Because traditionally in companies or out there in the world, we always recognize the Vincent Ortega Juniors of the world, right? Vincent Ortega Jr., guy's got epic results and always getting rewarded. But hey, Vincent, he's already making $100,000 a week. Does he really need another free computer? So what we do is we've leveled the playing field, and he will win one because he is our number one guy. But there's 2 ways for you to earn. And here's the way it's put together, right? It's a point system. So every single time, and if you go down a little bit further, Vince, on this page, this is what I love. There are certain things that you have to do to have success in Traffic Authority. Things like complete your system setup. So if you do that, you get 3 points. Complete your business plan videos, which you have seen. You do that, you get 3 points. Complete your daily marketing plan. I'm going to show you that in a minute. You get 3 points. Do a Facebook invite. You get 3 points. There it is. The radio show, attend the daily radio show, swish, a 3-point play, you get 3 pointers. I mean, every single time that you do the things that are required of you to make money, you get points. And you actually go in there and you let us know that you have done your activity and you get the points. And how cool is that? How cool is that? So every single person has the ability to participate. We draw names out of a hat. And when you buy traffic, you get points. When you make money, you get points. It's a point system. And we're doing it for Halloween. And we have another killer contest planned for the holiday season. And then we're going to do something coming out of the holiday season for Valentine's Day. You're going to be something coming out here every single month, every couple of months, with an opportunity for people. You're just getting started. You have an opportunity to actually get into the game and do some magnificent things. Let's go back to the member back office where we were, my friend. Thank you very much. Here we are. This is actually the home page. As you can see, this is Vincent's stats right here, right? 965 hits today, 108 leads. He made 1 sale. And this is actually a cool thing. This is your home base. This is what every one of you will have access to monitor your business. Now, Vincent, if you go across, let's get into this, okay? The marketing links, right? These are the marketing links. When you become a member, and this is for $20, ladies and gentlemen, you baby boomers or you millennials who have yet to figure out how do you build a site, how do you build a splash page, how do you, all done for you marketing right there. These are your marketing links. If you take a look under business opportunity, if you can click on that first one, these are capture pages and lead pages. This is something that talks about Google and Facebook, and how does Google and Facebook actually generate revenue. Vince talked a little bit about that. Vincent talked about how they make money. So we put together some capture pages and some videos and some cool things that you just put out there on the internet. All you got to do is publish it. Here's something I love a lot. Go back, Vince. This is really cool. Social proof, right? If you go back down to business opportunity testimonials, go next one down, business opportunity. Look at this. This is video of people right now within the last 30 days who've had results and made money with Traffic Authority. They tell their story, and you have access to this. You can publish, and every one of these links, when you publish a link, when you actually publish a video, that link, that video is forever attached to you. So if somebody comes through here and they see this video and they take the next step, this is Ree, 65 years old. She has a testimonial. Somebody's going to resonate with Ree, and when they get started, they decide to get started. Ree's story is working for you, and that the person who clicks yes to continue, if you publish the link, then you're the one who's going to get the credit. This is killer stuff. Vince, go back up, okay? I want to make sure we get through everything that's important for people to see here today. So those are your marketing links. If you go, there's marketing stats. Go ahead. You got this is your stats. Okay, this will tell you exactly what's working for you, and you want to monitor. Okay, if you're running all of these different videos and you'll learn about this stuff, right? Don't be overwhelmed here. Just want to show you exactly the kind of stuff you're getting. And this is like for $20. Are you kidding me? These are your leads. These are the people that have opted into your system. Next over, here's your downline. And you can see Vincent's downline is huge. And then there direct sales, team sales. We haven't even talked about that yet, how you can make money on the people in your group. Just want to give you guys a snapshot of what you get. And this is only $20. Are you kidding me? For a reseller, as a reseller, you have access to all these tools to begin building your business. Go back up, Vince. Okay, let's see here. We got next is
just real quick. If anybody sees a difference between commissions today and the marketing links or whatever, for some reason my back office, the other thing isn't working right. The marketing stats. So.
Well, dude, that's because you're crushing the system.
We're breaking.
Right? Well, look you're breaking the system, because I'm looking there at $202,823, and earlier tonight you're going like, I think I'm up to like 190.
I seriously had no idea that I had $8,000 come through today.
8,000 today. See how cool is that?
Crazy.
And then the payments. Next thing over, you can see payments. This is private information. Vince, thank you for showing.
I don't really care. It's all good.
Yeah, it's good. And this is the way we pay, right? This is the money that's moving through the system, and everybody's cleared. All the credit cards are good, and the next thing you know, ready to pay. Vince has got a $31,000.
Look at the refunds, bro. 631 refunds. That's it. Like, that's crazy.
Out of
149,000. That's like unheard of.
Yeah, that's crazy, right? I mean, that's because people stick. That's because the community is strong. That's because people are having results. They got no reason to bail, right?
Most online businesses are up to 20% refunds. It's crazy.
That's cool. All right, well, let's keep going. You go back up, then you got the business center, and you got the training center. Now, this is really, really cool. Here's a training center, right? Yeah, that one's fine. Training center. In the training center, this is where you get basic training. If you look, Traffic Authority Company, Traffic Authority Products, this is all video, right? There's a fast start training. Those are simple things that you can do on day one. For those of you tonight who are ready to take action, you have access to this tonight, and you can go to fast start, and you can begin tonight doing some damage, man, sending out some emails. We got so many cool things. Go to the resource center next, okay? Up at the top, resource center.
How nice all these videos are.
Dude, isn't it amazing? It's crazy. Okay, here's a resource center. These, what you're looking at there on the left, those are Facebook wall posts. Okay, so you get yourself a Facebook page. Now what do? This is exactly what you should do. These are the wall posts, personalized for you. Business opportunity emails. I'm getting so excited. I sound like one of those guys on the Home Shopping Club, but every time I look at this dude, I'm like wound up because this is $20. Are you kidding me? The question again is can you do this? So you've never sent an email, so maybe you've never done anything like this before. Can you do this with somebody like Vincent and these people who created this stuff holding your hand? Can you do this? Of course you can. Okay, let's go to that's just the reseller. Let's get to the reseller. Okay, so the next thing, and this is where it really begins to get good, is the traffic optimizer. Okay, if you go up to the top,
this one.
That's it. Okay. Now, if you're really serious about your business, it's going to be a $47 commitment, right? And for $47, you get everything that you just saw, everything you saw. That's only 20, and then the upgrade is 47, and that's what we're talking about. When you click to start now, it's a $47 opportunity.
You see how well I use mine.
Again, that's what I mean. And this is the beauty of the program.
Yeah.
Traffic Optimizer is really, remember I talked about Greg and I talked about Chad, and these guys are like brainiacs, right? And these are like technical guys. They never come out of a dark room. Yeah. They're sitting in there programming all night, and they come up with things like this is important. We've got to have exit pop-ups and split testers and timers. Dude, I know. But my point is that if you really want to develop your skill as an internet marketer, these are really, really cool tools to have. And of the $27, 20 of it is paid out in commission. So really, it's a $47 commitment, and of the $47, $20 is going out in commission. How cool is that? Mm-hmm. And here's where it really gets good. If you go to the next one over is the Academy. Now, this is the final, and you're going to see this if you make the decision to join us this evening. Yes, we're going to talk to you about this. Here's another upgrade. This is unbelievably cool. This is Traffic Academy. This is a $97 upgrade. Now you're at $144 a month, of which $70 is paid out in commission. So when you start building your team using these tools, you have 3, 4, 5 people join you. Well, that $144 then isn't such a big deal because half of that, $70 a month, is being paid out in commission. And you can be the recipient of that commission if you just get started and take the action. But the Traffic Academy, this is the really cool stuff. Okay, this is where you really learn what to do with the Traffic Optimizer. How do I go to the next level in my business? Like you said earlier, Vincent, maybe you've got some other business. Maybe you're in another MLM, another network marketing company. What you will learn here is tricks and tools to take you to the next level in that business. As you can see, you've got creating your avatar, how a sales funnel works, a capture mastery, commission mastery, and then traffic mastery. Right? This is unbelievable stuff. And here's where it gets really good, right? It teaches you email length, all the things, strategies. I mean, there's so much education in here, it's ridiculous. But if you go to the next tab over for live training on the very, very top, this is unbelievably cool. This is where you get the best of the best. This is a guy by the name of Darren. This is available to you guys. He is an email master. This is a guy who, dude, am I kidding?
So good. Remember my Skypes to you when he was training. Right. I was like, I was Skyping you on the side as he was training. I was like, this is amazing.
Yeah, you said I'm going to change everything I'm doing in my email campaigns, right? Yeah. And this is the real deal. This is a course. This course here, if anybody right now would like to go out into the world, Google Email Profits Bootcamp, you're looking at about $297 to get this course. You can buy it right now, but as a member of Traffic Academy, it's included in your membership. And we add one every single month. We have a new one coming up. We've got a LinkedIn guy that we're going to be featuring. We're in negotiations right now with a Facebook expert. We've got an Instagram person, had a meeting with a YouTube guy who just crushes it with YouTube video. So as a member of our community and as a member of Traffic Academy, you've got education that is off the hook. You've got education that is amazing, right? And so here it is. You can see, if you can read the fine print, attention, responsiveness, all the stuff, man. He goes into detail on every single element. There you go. Thank you very much. One-line engagement email. So many people are talking about that. One line, how to engage people. Audience captivation. It's really, really cool. I think you get it now. And so you guys understand. Again, I asked the question, can you do this? Answer the question. Maybe go into the chat, right? Can you do this? Can you do this with this type of take you by the hand, done for you marketing? Can you do it? Now, Vince, I don't know if you've got it queued up or not, but I also had queued up I wanted to share people a little bit more about what they receive every single morning, right? And we'll maybe get this posted up later. We'll get you guys on a thing tomorrow on the radio show. Every single morning, we send out something that's called the Daily Marketing Plan. Let me see. Maybe I can actually.
I think it's under the Resource Center right here.
There it is. Thank
Right
you
here.
very much. Yeah. There's a daily marketing plan. And you know what? Actually, there's swipe copies. There's files. If
Here's
you
the
go
cool
back,
thing about
right.
today, just to show you
Mhm.
guys what we do is, for example, a lot of you guys probably got here, boom. A lot of people may just copied and paste this exact
Yes,
same thing and got you guys here. So we want you to realize that, you don't have to be an expert. You just copy and paste what experts do. And then over time, you start to learn this yourself. So
absolutely,
it's the
man.
beauty.
That's absolutely the truth. And as a matter of fact, many of you guys who were invited today, the reason you were invited is because that email was provided to our members. We put it on our Facebook page, right? Send Thursday to promote to the Thursday webinar. See, secret weapon. Right now, we've got thousands of people around the world who are sending this email that is written for them with the links done for you marketing. I ask you again, can you do this? Can you do this? Go back, okay, Vincent, on one of the home pages, we actually have, go back to our home page. We have at the very bottom, maybe it's in the reseller.
What are we looking for?
Look, what I'm looking for is on the bottom. I think it's on the reseller's homepage. On the bottom, there are three links. One is to the daily radio show. One is to the daily marketing plan. It's all the way at the very bottom of the page. Forgive me if I can't find it right now. It's on one of the home pages.
You're right. I'm trying to remember. It's funny. There's so much good stuff in here. I can't remember everything.
Maybe it's on the dashboard. Is it?
Let's just hit resellers.
Go to the bottom of the page.
Nah, it's not down there.
Okay, well, on one of the pages, and if any of you guys,
here
it is. There we go. Sorry, ta-da, right there. Daily training call, right? Every morning, there it is. There's my name. Weekly updates. You can click these. These are live links, right?
Boom. Yep.
Boom. There.
That's my computer. I think there's some kind of caching on it.
Well, I think people understand, right? We wanted to show you guys all the stuff. I think we've covered pretty much as I go down my list. One of the things I want you guys. Oh, there you go. October 6th, company update, time to crank up the traffic, right? This is the stuff that we send every single morning. When you become a member of our community, every single day you receive support, you receive emails, you receive reminders, you receive swipe files that you can use to promote your business. You receive files that you can post on Facebook to promote your business. Don't know how to post a file on Facebook? Don't worry about it, because we have trainers and people who are going to teach you how to do that. Now, there's one more thing I want to share with you guys. We really didn't go into a lot of information about the comp plan because it's really, really simple. Okay. The company pays out roughly 50%. When you see over here, the bronze, the basic bronze, silver, when people buy traffic, when you buy a traffic package, roughly, let's say we'll use just $100. Okay. When you spend $100 on traffic, you get 100 links, and 50 of those dollars are paid out in commission. And you will receive up to 80% of those commission dollars on all the products across the board, right? You receive commissions on all the dollars that you are investing, or the people in your team. Okay, there's an opportunity for you to make leverage money where people in your group, team sales are happening. We're going to put together another presentation that we're going to share with you guys, a video presentation on this webinar that's going to give you a bit more information and some detail, because it really is very simple. But for tonight, all you got to know, and Vincent, you once said, I'm not even clear how the comp plan works, man. But just know this, and it's true. You just get in the game. And here's something that's very, very cool I want you guys to understand, is that we have something called the stair step bonus. Okay, the stair step bonus. And in the stair step bonus, what this means is, let's say that you're a silver, if you look over here, a silver package, you buy a silver package. If you buy a silver package in the first 7 days of being here, we call it the stair step bonus. You decide tonight to become a member, and over the next 7 days, you go through, you figure it out, you do some education, you show up and you say, you know what, this is for real. I really want to do this. Well, if you make a traffic purchase in your first 7 days, you receive what we call the stair step bonus. Thank you for that, Vince. Thank you very much. So if you invest in a silver package, okay, and you invest in the silver package, that you immediately receive gold qualification. You receive gold qualification. And I think a silver package is, it's like 500 clicks, and a gold package is 1,000 clicks. Is that what it is? I'm not even sure. I don't even remember. Right.
That's all. So it's right there.
There it is. Okay. So you receive a stair step bonus, but more importantly, the stair step bonus, it gives you the next level of qualification for commission. Now I don't want to get you guys confused on the whole commission thing, but the stair step bonus is awesome because you will get a reward. Let's say that you make a decision today that you want to become a titanium player. A titanium is a $4,000 buy, a $4,000 purchase of traffic. I know some of you guys are freaking out. Oh my God, I thought you said it was 20 bucks, 47 bucks. And that's true. But this is networking for grown-ups, okay? You want to build that list, right? You want to build your list, okay? And you got to have traffic if you want to build that list. So let's say that you decide you're a grown-up, you're all in, you become a Titanium member, that's $4,297. You receive 4,000 clicks. And of those 4,000 clicks, you should get between 1,000 and 1,500 actual leads. Now you got human beings, receptive, responsive, who are looking to buy something, engage with you. And then the work kicks in, right? That's when our autoresponders, our team calls, our training calls gets in, we kick in, we support you. But here's the stair-step bonus. If you decide within your first 7 days that you want to become a Titanium level person, you immediately are upgraded to Diamond, which is the top of the food chain, the top of the mountain. Diamond people are the most committed. Diamond people are making the most money. Diamond people are experiencing the most depth. So ultimately, I'm Diamond. Everybody wants to get to Diamond as quickly as you can. We also have things like the stair-step bonus that I just talked about. We have a qualification bank for those of you guys who are making sales, but you're not. There are so many cool things that have been built in here because there are so many years of experience, and we understand what people are going through. We understand that some of you guys are struggling and you're broke, and we open up the door for you to get to someplace unbelievable like the Diamond level and make massive money. And so listen, at the risk of getting too confusing here's Vincent, I think we should wrap this thing up, and here's what I think we should tell people. This is what we should talk about. This is a no-brainer. It really is a no-brainer. For me, it was a no-brainer. Because really, what are your options? We talked about it. Multi-level marketing? Really? I love multi-level marketing products. Here's my essential oils. Wouldn't go through a day without them. I buy stuff from MLM companies. MLM companies have the best stuff. But as a business, is multi-level marketing really an option for you? Do you really think you're going to be that 1/10 of 1% to live the residual dream? How about a brick and mortar or a JOB? The reason you're here right now is because jobs don't work. Jobs suck. So direct selling is where you should be. Direct selling with a company like this. And here's where we take all of the risk out of it. Right now on the page down below, you can join us now. We offer you a 30-day ironclad money back guarantee. You can come in here. I would recommend that you just come all the way in, all in, 144 bucks in the deal. 47 is all it's going to take though. But get in here and for 30 days, look under the hood, kick the tires, take it for a test ride, see what you think. And in the end of 30 days, if this isn't for you, we will gladly and cheerfully give you a refund. No questions asked. All you got to do is send in an email. So really, what's your risk? The only risk is that you do nothing. The only risk is you continue to sit there and wonder, you continue to surf the internet looking for something else. So join us today, man. It's absolutely awesome. We're going to be back tomorrow morning on the radio. You can come and check us out at radioleverage.com. We got hundreds of people who are dialing in, thousands of people listening online. All of them are moving together, right? That energy, the community, it's second to none. As a matter of fact, I'm going to put a challenge out here like I've done before. If you can show me something this cool with people who have this much experience, with an income opportunity that is this fresh and new, we're just now hitting momentum. Just now, we've only gotten the marketplace a couple months ago. This kind of support, this kind of opportunity with a money back guarantee, I'm in. I will join your business. If you can show me anything close. Well, there's nothing that comes close to this. Just do this, okay? Just join us, okay? Ball's in your court, man. We're going to be here tomorrow. We're going to be here next week. We're going to be here next Tuesday, next Thursday, every single morning. Check us out. Thank you very much, Vincent Ortega Jr.
You got it, brother.
Anything else you'd like to put a bow on this thing?
Oh man, I think we covered everything. I mean, it's crazy what you guys are getting for the price. I mean, because I've been in the industry for 7 years. Normally for 47 bucks, to come in, and even if you go upwards to the 47 and the 97 for the 144, I mean, you're getting tens of thousands of dollars of value. I'm not talking hundreds, or maybe you're getting $1,000 worth of value. I've literally bought stuff that cost me $10,000 that is not even a tenth of what you guys get for your investment today. So it's insane, man. It really is. And so just realize, like you said, I love the challenge. I'll do the same thing. If you can find something better that, anybody can plug into and win, and that's got no home events or home meetings, I'll buy your stuff.
Exactly.
So, the reality is there isn't. And,
Right.
you guys are just blessed to be here. I feel blessed to be here. I know Joe feels blessed to be there. And, the reality is you guys just have a decision to make. You can wake up tomorrow with the exact same opportunity you had today, or you can wake up tomorrow plugged into Traffic Authority and have a whole new brand new life available for you over the next few months. And so it's exciting times, man.
It is, Vincent. Thank you very much. Okay. Thank you very much for coming here. And for all of you guys who took the time from around the world, remember breast cancer awareness. Okay. Got to give some love to the ladies out there. We'll be back tomorrow morning at radioleverage.com. This will be available for replay for those of you who may be coming in late, or maybe those of you who are working, like Carlos in New York City. I know that you're going to be sending this hangout so people can visit it again. We'll be online all week. Just do it. Okay. Just do it. There it is. No risk. Thank you guys. Thank you, Vincent.
All right.
Adios.